Lesson 15. Part 1. Additional. Mother needs additional help in the kitchen when we have guests for dinner. Aspect. You must consider all aspects of this plan before we decide. Beard. My grandfather has a long beard on his chin and cheeks. Brass. He has brass buttons on his jackets. Carve. The picture was carved on the surface of wood. Civil. The judge ordered that the prisoner should lose his civil rights. The soldiers thought it would be a long time before civil government would be re-established. Concern. Don't trouble about things that don't concern you. I am very much concerned about the future of this country. Contest. The contest between France and England for North America ended in victory for England. The blackbirds contested with one another for nesting territory. Critical. I don't like people who are too critical about everything. His condition is reported as being very critical. Decrease. The workmen want to decrease the number of working hours and to increase pay. Part 2. Device. He invented a device for automatically lighting a gas stove. The child's tears were a device to get attention. Divine. To err is human. To forgive is divine. Election. The election results will be broadcast tonight. Envy. The boy's new bicycle was an object of envy to all his friends. Expedition. He was a member of the Everest expedition. Feature. The main features of Southern California are the warm climate and the beautiful scenery. Folly. After 1 year at the university, he gave up his studies. It was an act of the greatest folly. Fury. In his fury at being punished, he broke the teacher's favorite vase. Grief. She went nearly mad with grief after the child died. Hide. Hide it where no one else can find it. Part 3. Impression. His speech made a strong impression on the audience. Instruct. We have one teacher who instructs us in geography, English, and history. Journey. Life is a long journey from birth to death. Lawn. I spent the whole afternoon mowing the lawn in the backyard. Lovely. She was wearing a very lovely dress at the party. Material. When building materials cost more, the price of houses increases. Mislead. Her appearance misled him. He thought she was young, but she wasn't. Navy. The Navy defends the country's shores and seas. Occasion. I wish to express my sorrow on this occasion. Overcome. In order to succeed, you must overcome any hardships. Part 4. Pat. The child gave the dog a pat on the head. She patted her hair to be sure that it was neat. Persuade. I know I should study, but he persuaded me to go to the movies. Portable. A portable typewriter can be easily moved from place to place. Procedure. The new secretary learned the procedure in the office. Quality. Quality is more important than quantity. Register. You are required to register before the election. Resent. He strongly resents being called a fool. Rod. She hung curtains on a rod. Scarcity. The scarcity of fruit was caused by the drought. Series. A series of rainy days spoiled their vacation. Part 5. Silly. It's silly of you to trust him. Social. Juvenile delinquency is a serious social problem in this country. It was a social meeting and no one discussed business. Splendid. The rich man lives in a splendid house over there. Steer. The steers were fattened for market. We steered the boat toward land. Substitute. We often substitute margarine for butter. Swing. The big ape swung itself from branch to branch. Thirst. The horse satisfied its thirst at the river. Trace. The police were unable to find any trace of the thief. His family can trace its history back to the 10th century. Union. The United States of America is a federal union of 51 states. Visible. The shore was barely visible through the fog. Whistle. The policeman whistled for the automobile to stop.